get a story out of it. You get a story out of it. You get a story out of it.
Always a certain amount of apprehension and excitement when heading out. I think I've got 500 kilometers today. Look at that beautiful Jaguar. Wow. In the underground visitor parking. So, pre-trip's done. We're ready to roll. On the 2014 DL 650, my wife's bike, I just want to do a quick, really a quick wind. Looks like rain over there, doesn't it? God damn it. It's okay, I'm ready. I had my first Vstrom was an 06 1000. Interesting bike. I've owned lots of motorcycles. I found that bike to be probably the most comfortable motorcycle I'd ever owned. The seat was incredible. Seating position was good too once I brought the handlebars back. Got rid of that after 30,000 kilometers and got a 2011 DL 650, which felt just as big, just as tall, just everything as the 1000. A little less power, obviously. Not so good for 2-up, but I don't do that anyways. Rarely. This is my wife's bike. If I'm riding my wife, it ain't on the bike. And I love the DL 650 2011. Sold that after 25,000 kilometers. Don't have any more DLs. Then my wife bought this 2014 DL. And I've just used it for commuting and borrowing it to run around town or something, and it is fabulous. Same kind of horsepower, same everything. But they've done something in 2012. They redesigned the DL 650, and it's smaller. It's not as tall. It's not as wide. The handlebars are narrower. It's just tighter all around, which I guess they're trying to save some pounds, and that's good for your generally. Except that when you're out on the highway, for example, smaller is not always better. So for her, she's 5'7", barely 130 pounds if she has too much pizza, and this bike is big for her, and she loves it. But I have found this to be the most uncomfortable DL I've ever been on. I don't go more than 500. Well, I've been doing 700 kilometer days coming down the Alaska Highway, and my butt's numb. I find the seating position not quite, even with the handlebars back. It's just they've changed the seat. They've changed the whole design on this thing, and as of 2012. And I've looked at the 2019, the new one, and I think it's even smaller, tighter, lighter, everything. So I will not be looking at a DL 650 ever again. They're just not. I don't like what they've done. I don't want to buy a 2011 or older, because nowadays that's getting old, isn't it? So I'm kind of leaning towards something big, a Goldwing or a Tenere or something like that now, because I'm getting pretty. I tire pretty easy with. I won't get into the details on that. So I need some weight on the freeway for sure. So that's it on the DL 650. It's an amazing bike. I'd recommend it to anybody, but if you're 6 feet or taller, 5'11" or taller, you're going to find this bike a tad cramped, I think. And that's just the way it is. Other than that, if you can deal with that, the thing is so dependable, so easy to work on. You don't do hardly anything. The valves don't have to be done for, jeez, it's a long time. They say 24,000, but I talked to the dealership and they said, whatever. See you when you got some time. So, just wanted to say that about the DL 650. Generally, a 9 out of 10 for a lot of love and a lot of dependability and everything else. But for me, I don't think I want one ever again. And my wife can have hers and she can love it to death. Other than that, let's go to the Okanagan on the DL 650, and I'm very confident it'll make it there, and it'll take me all the way home. What a wonderful little bike. All Bill's Garage on the DL 650 Vstrom. Now we wander down into the fray, which feels like a fray when you've been living in Whitehorse for a while. People are trying to kill you. and right into construction. Look at those black clouds. What the hey? What the hey? Over and out. Yeah, so you want to ride a motorcycle long distance. This is what I'll be looking at for I don't know how long. And my helmet, the EVO 950 or 95 Shark, it fogs. It fogs constantly. So you're pretty much makes the shitty day even worse. Thanks, Shark, for making a shitty helmet. I mean, it's comfortable enough, but it's frickin' noisy and it fogs. I guess I should have got a pin lock for this. You know what, honestly, all the years I've been riding, I've mostly ridden in sunshine. But this is, like I said earlier, one of those trips that's just been wet. Wet. And then mostly wet. And now, and wind years and shit. Woohoo! So, with all that good news, I'll shut my yap here and we'll just enjoy this beautiful, about 150K, less than that now, we'll be in Fort St. John. And then it's a pretty bland ride from there to Fort Nelson. A couple 100K of kind of like flatland, almost prairie road, long and straight. Make pretty good time, but it's kind of bland. And then at Fort Nelson, then the ride begins. You're definitely on the Alaska Highway, and from Fort Nelson up to Liard Hot Springs, that is the very best of the Alaska Highway. Of course, if it's raining, you're only going to see this much, but it's okay. It's a much more enjoyable ride. Really?